Standard 8th, Chapter 2, Exercise 2.4. Let's start question number 1. Number 1, Amina thinks of a number. She is thinking a number we don't know, so we are going to assume the number as x, and then subtracts 5 upon 2 from it. So x minus 5 upon 2, she is subtracting 5 upon 2 from x. So from x means from the number that we don't know. So x minus 5 upon 2. And then she multiplies the result. Whatever that is obtained after subtracting from the unknown number is multiplied by 8. The result now is obtained is 3. So is equals to 3 times the same number. Whatever number she is assuming, the result that is obtained now is 3 times the same number she thought of. So what is the number? Let's find out. So we don't know the number, that's why we are assuming number as x. As per the question, subtracting 5 upon 2 from x. From x means this number is to subtract it from this. So it is written in this way, x minus 5 upon 2. And then multiplying by 8. So how it is written? So 8 multiply by, there is no sign, so this is multiply. 8 multiply in a bracket x minus 5 upon 2. Whatever the result is going to come is then to be multiplied by 8. So 8 multiply by x minus 5 upon 2. So as per the question, we got the equation that 8 multiply by in a bracket x minus 5 upon 2 is equals to 3 times the number they are saying, that 3x. The number is x, so it is 3x. So we got the equation as 8 into bracket x minus 5 upon 2 is equals to 3x. Now let's see what is the next step. So the next step that we are going to do is we are going to multiply this 8 with x also and this 8 with 5 upon 2 also. Let's see. So 8 multiplied by x is 8x and 8 multiplied by 5 is 8 5s are 40 and 2 remains as it is. So what we got, 8x minus 40 upon 2 is equals to 3x. So now we can cancel this 40 because 2 20s are 40. So now what remains with us? 8x minus 20 is equals to 3x. So shifting this onto the left hand side, 3x. So 8x minus 3x, and at the same time we are shifting this minus 20 onto the right hand side. So 8x minus, so that x will be together and integer will be on the other side. So 8x minus 3x is equals to plus 20. Minus 20 will become plus 20. Now 8x minus 3x is equals to 5x. Therefore 5x is equals to 20. And now 5 and x is in multiplication form. So 5 will be shifted to the right hand side in a division form. So x is equals to 20 upon 5, and 20 upon 5 means 20, 5 4s are 20. Therefore x is equals to 4. What we got? The number that Amina assumed is the number that is 4. Question number 2, a positive number, we don't know the number, so we are going to assume this number is 5 times another number. If 21 is added to both the numbers, the number that we don't know and the numbers which is the another number which is 5 times the first number, if 21 is added to both the number also and the number another number that is 5 times, if 21 is added to both number, then one of the new number becomes twice to the other new number. So one of the number is going to become twice. What are the numbers? Let's see in the solution. So we don't know the number, what the number is, so we are assuming the number as x. Let the number be x, and the positive number, second another number, is 5 times the first number. So first number is x and the second number is 5 times, so we are assuming it as 5x. Now as per the question, it is saying adding 21 to both, so x plus 21 and 5x plus 21. We are adding 21 to both of them. Here I have written 5x plus 21 first and then x plus 21. So we have added 21 to both the number that we have assumed. One is the number and the another is the 5 times the number, and 21 is added to both of them. Now as per the question, there is one more statement that one new number becomes twice. One new number become twice. Twice means any one of is to be multiplied by 2 to make it twice. So what the equation we are going to get? Equation will be 5x plus 21 is equals to twice the first number plus 21. We are making this number as twice, so 2x plus 21. So 5x plus 21 is equals to 2 into bracket x plus 21. Now we have to multiply this 2 with the x also and 21 also. So what it becomes? 5x plus 21 as it is. Now 2 multiplied by x is 2x and 2 multiplied by 21 is 42 plus sign as it is. So 2 multiplied by 21 is equals to 42. Now shifting this 21 onto the right hand side, plus 21 will become minus 21. So what remains onto the left hand side? Just 5x. 5x is equals to 2x plus 42 minus 21. So transposing 21 to the right hand side I have written over here. So therefore 5x is equals to 2x plus 42 minus 21 will be 21. So 2x plus 21. Now what we are going to shift? We are going to shift this 2x onto the left hand side. So the variable becomes on one side and the integer remains on the other side. So 5x minus 2x, transposing 2x onto the left hand side is plus becomes minus. So 5x minus 2x is equals to 21, and then 5x minus 2x will be 3x. 5 minus 2 is 3x. So 3x is equals to 21. So therefore this 3 is in the multiplication. If it is shifted onto the right hand side, it will be in a division. So x is equals to 21 upon 3. 3 7s are 21. Therefore x is equals to 7. So what is the number? 7. So the positive number we assumed as x is equals to 7, and the second positive number was 5x. So 5 multiplied by 7 is 35. So these are the two numbers, 7 and 35. Question number 3. The sum of digit of two digit number is 9. When we interchange the digit, it is found that the resulting new number is greater than the original number by 27. What is the two digit number? Let's see. So first of all, we don't know the number what is at the unit place. So unit place, because it is saying as two digit number, so unit place we are assuming is as x, and digit at the 10th place is equals to 9 minus x. So what will be the original number? So we are talking about two digit number, so the second digit is 10th, is at the 10th place. So we are multiplying this by 10. So 10 into bracket 9 minus x plus the unit place. So 10 9s are 90, and 10 minus x is minus 10x, and plus x as it is. So minus 10x plus x will be minus 9x. So 90 minus 9x is the original number. And now what was the question saying? That if we interchange the digit, now when we are interchanging the digit, it is going to be 10x plus 9 minus x. So the new number is going to be 10x plus 9 minus x is equals to 10 minus x will be 9x, and this 9 is as it is. So 10 minus x is 9x, and plus 9 is equals to 9x plus 9 is the new number. So now as per the question, it is saying that the new number that we are obtaining, or we are after interchanging the new number is 27 more than the original number. So therefore, what is the equation? That new number is equals to original number plus 27 as per the question it is saying. So what was the new number that we got? 9x plus 9. What is the original number that we got? That is 90 minus 9x. So 9x plus 9 is equals to 90 minus 9x, plus it is 27 greater than the new number is 27 greater than the original number. So that's why plus 27. Now solving this equation, let's see what we get. 9x plus 9, 90 minus 9x, we are opening the bracket, plus 27. And now, so now what we are doing, 9x plus 9 is equals to 90 minus 9x. This 27 is to be added to this 90. So what we will get, 9x plus 9 is equals to 117 minus 9x. Now this plus 9 is shifted onto the right hand side. So 9x is equals to 117 minus 9, plus 9 will become minus 9, minus 9x. So I have written a note over here, transposing 9 to the right hand side. This 9 is shifted onto the right hand side of the is equals to. So now what remains? And also we are transposing this minus 9x, so that variable will come together and integers will be on the other side and variables on the one side. So minus 9x, when it is transposed onto the or shifted onto the left hand side, it will become plus. So 9x plus 9x is equals to 117 minus 9 is 108. So 9x plus 9x will become 18x and is equals to 108. So 18x is in the multiplication form, 18 multiplied by x. So 18 is transposed again onto the right hand side, so multiply will become divide. So x is equals to 108 upon 18. So 18 6 are 108. So the original number, now wherever there is x, we are going to put 6, because we solved the equation and we got the value of x is equals to 6. So the original number, the equation was 90 minus 9x. So 90 minus 9 multiply by x, 9x, this is multiply by 6. So 90 minus 9 multiply by 6. So 9 6 are 54. So 90 minus 54 will be 36. So the original number is 36, and this is the answer. Next question. One of the two digits of a two digit number is 3 times the other digit. So there is a two digit number and one digit is 3 times to the other digit. 3 times means multiply by 3. If you interchange the digits of this two digit number, now we are interchanging the first digit to the second one and second one to the first one, and add the resulting number. After doing this, interchanging it, if we add the resulting number, that new number that we got, to the original number that is given over here, we are going to get the answer as 88. What is the original number? Let's find it out. So the digit at the unit place we don't know, so we are assuming it as x, and the digit at the tens place is 3 times, so it is 3 times the unit place, so 3x. So tens place is 3 times the unit place, so 3x. So the number is equals to, why we are writing 10 over here? Because it is two digit number, that's why we are multiplying it with the 10. So 10 in a bracket 3x, this is 3 times the tens place, and the unit place is x. This is the tens place, so we are keeping first as 3x and the unit place is x. So this is the first equation for the original number. So 10 multiplied by 3 is 3x is equals to 30x plus x. So 30 plus x will be 31x. So the original number that we are having is 31x. But what the question is now, if we are interchanging the digits, so now interchanging the digits means the unit place will be multiplied by 3. It will become 3 times. Here the unit place is just single and the tens place is 3 times. Now we are interchanging this 3 times to the unit place, and the tens place will remain as x. So tens place is 10x and the unit place is 3 times. Now we have interchanged, so it is 3x. So 10x plus 3x is equals to 13x. Now this is the number that we got after interchanging. This is the new number that we got after the interchanging as per the question. Now let's see the addition of both of this, the original number and the number after interchanging that we got is equals to 88 as the question is saying. So 31x is the original number and 13x is the number that we have obtained after the interchanging. So 31x plus 13x is equals to 88. This is the equation that we got to solve. So 31x plus 13x will be 44x is equals to 88. Now this 44 multiplied by x, so 44 is shifted onto the right hand side in the division. So x is equals to 88 upon 44, and we all know that 44 2s are 88. So x is equals to 2. Now let's check the original number, that was 31x. So 31, wherever there is x, we have to put the value as 2. So this is 31 multiplied by x is equals to 31 2s are 62. The original number is 62. The question is asking what is the original number. So this is the original number, 62. We got the answer. Question number 5. See, in some textbook there is Subbu as a name given in the question, and some textbook it is given as Saroj. So we are considering the name as Saroj. So Saroj's mother's present age is 6 times Saroj's present age. Do you know what is the age of Saroj? No. So we are going to assume the age of Saroj is as x, and her mother, she is 6 times, so 6x. Now Saroj's age 5 years from now, from the present age, after 5 years will be 1/3 of his mother's present age. So 1/3 of mother's will be his age from 5 years from now. So what are their present age? We have to find their present age. Let's see. So the present age of Saroj we don't know, so we are assuming as x, and in the question it is given the present age of mother is equals to 6 times of the Saroj, so 6x. But after 5 years, so after 5 years means from the present age plus 5 years, so Saroj is equals to x plus 5, and mother's age will be 6x plus 5. See, 6 times Saroj plus 5 years, after 5 years they are saying. Now as per the question is saying that Saroj's age after 5 years will be 1/3 of her mother's present age. So 1/3 of mother's present age is equals to Saroj's age after 5 years. So what is 1/3 of mother's present age? So 1/3 present age that we know, that is 6x. So 1/3 in a bracket 6x is equals to Saroj's age after 5 years. What is Saroj's age after 5 years? That is x plus 5. So x plus 5. So this is the equation that we got. Now while opening the bracket, we can cross cancel this. 3 2s are 6, 1/3 into 6x, so 3 2s are 6. Now what remains? 1 multiplied by 2 will be 2, so 2x is equals to x plus 5. Now transposing this x onto the left hand side, variable on the same side, so plus x will become minus x, so 2x minus x is equals to 5. So 2x minus x means this is 1x, so x 2 minus 1 will be 1, so this is just x is equals to 5. So what we got, x is equals to 5. So what is the present age of Saroj now? Present age of Saroj we have assumed as x. What we got the value of x? X is equals to 5. So the present age of Saroj is 5 years. And putting the value, the same value into her mother's age, let's see, mother's present age was 6x. So x we got as 5, so 6 multiplied by 5 will be 30. So mother's age is 30 year, present age is 30 years. So we got two values. For Saroj's present age we got 5 years and mother's present age is equals to 30 years. And it's question number 6. There is a narrow rectangular plot reserved for a school in Mahuli village. The length and breadth of the plot are in the ratio 11:4. We don't know the length and breadth, but it is in a ratio of 11:4. Now at the rate of 100 rupees per meter, it will cost the village panchayat rupees 75,000 to fence the plot. What are the dimension of the plot? Now dimension means what is the length and breadth of the plot. As it is given in the ratio, we have to find out the length and breadth of the plot, and the total cost of fencing the plot is given, and also there is cost per meter is given as 100 rupees. So let's see how to solve this. So here length and breadth is given in a ratio. So I have written in this way, length is to breadth, and the ratio is given to us in the question is as 11:4. So we will assume that this length is 11x and breadth is 4x. So therefore length is equals to 11x and breadth is equals to 4x. We are just assuming it. And there is a rectangular plot. So if I draw a rectangle over here, this is going to be the length and this is going to be the breadth. Here we are assuming is it as 11x and breadth is 4x as it is given in a ratio. So to find out the cost already given to us 75,000 rupees, and for every meter it is 100 rupees per meter. So what is the measurement of the length and what is the measurement of the breadth? So fencing is always done at the border of the plot, so that is called the perimeter. So first of all we should know the formula of the perimeter of rectangle. So perimeter of rectangle, the formula is 2 into bracket L plus B. So 2 multiplied by L plus B, or you can say as 2 L plus B. Now 2 multiplied by what is length? We are assuming that is 11x. What is breadth? We are assuming that is 4x. So 11x plus 4x will be 15x. So 2 into 15x will be 30x. So the perimeter of a rectangle we got as 30x. Let's see the next step. Now as per the question was saying that the cost of fencing is rupees 100 per meter. So for every meter the charges are 100 rupees. So we found out the perimeter of the rectangle as total length is 30x. So 30x multiplied by 100 will be 3000x. So we got 3000x. Now the total cost is given that they have paid 75,000 rupees. They are going to pay 75,000 rupees. The total cost of fencing will come as 75,000 rupees. So therefore we got the total perimeter of the rectangle and the total rupees that they have to pay. Now from this we can find out what will be the length and breadth. Therefore the total perimeter of a rectangle is 3000x and the total cost they are paying is 75,000 rupees. So equation is 3000x is equals to 75,000 rupees. So this 3000 multiplied by x, so 3000 is shifted onto the right hand side, so it will be in division. So x is equals to 75,000 upon 3,000. So 3,000 3 zeros is cancelled, and 25 3s are 75. So 25. So x is equals to 25. Now the ratio was given to us of the length, and we assumed as 11x, and the breadth is 4x. So wherever there is x, we are going to put the value of 25. So 11x means 11 multiplied by 25. So it is 275 meters. So what is the length we got? That is 275 meter. And what is the breadth? That is given as 4x, that we have assumed as per the ratio. So 4 multiplied by 25 is equals to 100 meter. So this is the final answer, that length is 275 meter and breadth is 100 meter. Hassan buys two kinds of cloth materials for school uniform. Shirt material that cost him rupees 50 per meter. So for shirt, rupees 50 per meter. And trouser material that cost him 90 rupees per meter. So for trouser, 90 rupees per meter. For every 3 meter of the shirt material, he buys 2 meters of trouser material. So for every 3 meter, he is buying 2 meter of trouser material. He sells the material at 12% and 10% of profit. So for 10% for trouser and 12% for shirt. His total sale is of rupees 36,600. So now what we have to find, how much trouser material did he buy? So what he is purchasing as per the question, if we look, that he is purchasing 2 meter of trouser and 3 meter of shirt, because the question was saying that for every 3 meter of shirt material he buys 2 meter of trouser. So for every 3 meter he is buying 2 meter of trouser, and the cost of trouser is also given as 90 rupees. So for every purchase of 2 meter he is paying per meter as 90 rupees. So 2x into 90 is 180x for the trouser, and the cost of shirt is given as 50 rupees per meter, and he is purchasing 3 meter at every 2 meter of trouser. So 3x multiplied by 50, that is going to be 150x. So we got two things. For trouser we got 180x, and for shirt we got 150x. Now what the question was saying, that he is having profit of 10% on trouser and 12% on shirt. So how to find the profit first? If I say to you that you purchased a pen of 100 rupees and you are selling it at 110 rupees for 10% of profit. So 10% of profit on 100 is equals to 110 rupees. How? Let's see first an example, that I said that you bought a pen at 100 rupees. Now you are going to have 10% of profit, 10% of profit on it. So how to find this profit? So we are saying that 100 rupees is pen, plus I want 10% of profit. So 100 multiplied by 10 upon 100. So 100 is the cost of the pen, and this 10 is the percentage that we are going to get from the cost of the pen. So if I cancel this out, 100 and 100, what remains with us? That is 10. So 100 ones are 100 and 10 remains. 100 rupees is for the cost of pen, and this 100 multiplied by 10 is this, to find out the 10%. So 100 multiplied by 10 upon 100. So 100 is cancelled. 100 ones are 100. 1 multiplied by 10. What we got? 100 plus 10. So what is the cost of the pen after 10% of profit? That is 110. So this way we can find out the 10% profit on 100 rupees of pen. So at what rate we have to sell it? We should sell it at the rupees of 110. So in the same way they are saying that the sale of the trouser is 10% profit. So 10% profit on 180 x of the trouser. So 180x plus 10% of 180 will be 180x plus 10 upon 100. So if we cancel 0 0, what remains with us? 18. So 180 plus 18 will be 198x. 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 In the same way, let's see for the shirt. Sale of shirt is equals to 12% profit. Now we have to find the 12% profit. So the sale of shirt 150 plus 12% will be 150 multiplied by 12 upon 100. If we cancel this, it is going to be 0 is to cut with 0. 5 2s are 10, 2 6 are 12, 5 3s are 15. Now what remains? 3 multiplied by 6, 6 3s are 18. So what remains? 18. So 150 plus 18x, 150x plus 15x, 18x is equals to 160x, 168x. So now they are saying that the total sell price of trouser and shirt. So 198x for trouser and 168x for shirt. So total will be 366x. Now as per the question, the total selling was of rupees 36,600 rupees. So we got this 366x, and in rupees it was given as 36,600 rupees. So 366x is 36,600 rupees. This is in multiplication. If it is shifted onto the right hand side, it will be in division. So x is equals to 36,600 upon 366. So 366 hundreds are 36,600. So 100 is the answer that we got. X is equals to 100. We got x is equals to 100, and as per the assumption, as per the question, it was saying that he bought 2 meter of trouser at every 3 meter of shirt. So trouser is 2x. So x is equals to 100 we got. So 2 multiplied by 100 is equals to 200 meter of trouser he bought. Question number 8. Half of the herd of deer are grazing in the field. Do we know how many deers are there? They are just saying half of the herd of the deer. So what are the total number of deer? That we don't know. The total number that we don't know, from that half of them are grazing in the field, and 3/4 of the remaining. So 3/4 of the remaining means half of them are grazing, and the remaining, from the remaining 3/4 are playing nearby, and total 9 of them are drinking water. The rest 9 are, the fixed number is given that 9 deer are drinking water from the pond. Find the number of the deer in the herd. So we have to find the total number of the deer. How many deers are there in the herd? Let's see how to solve this. So as we don't know the total number of the deers, so we are assuming the total number of deer as x. From that they are saying that half of them are grazing. So the total divided by 2 is half. So x upon 2. The total number we have assumed as x. So x upon 2. Half of them are grazing. Now the remaining are playing nearby. How many of them are playing? As per the question, they are saying that 3/4 of the remaining. What is remaining? The total number of the deer. From that half of them are grazing, and then what remains? From that 3/4 are playing nearby. So 3/4, what will be 3/4 in a bracket? X is the total number minus x upon 2. So half of them are grazing. from the total number and 3/4 are playing. So this is a part of it. And then they are also saying that drinking water, there are 9 deers that are drinking water. So what will be the equation? Half of them are grazing, 3/4 of the remaining. So from the total, half of them are grazing, and then whatever is remaining, 3/4 are playing nearby, and plus 9 of them are drinking the water, is equals to the total number of the deer. So total number of the deer is that we don't know, that we have assumed as x. So x. So now we got the equation x upon 2 plus 3 upon 4 in a bracket x minus x upon 2 plus 9 is equals to total number of the deer. So now see, this is 3 upon 4 in a bracket x minus x upon 2. So we have to multiply this 3 upon 4 with the x also and with the x upon 2 also. So what will be the next step? X upon 2 as it is. 3 multiplied by x is 3x. With the 4 there is nothing over here, there is 1. So 4 ones are 4. So again 3 multiplied by x, and there is a minus sign, so minus 3x, and 4 multiplied by 2, so it will be 8, and plus 9 is equals to total number of the also x. So what we will do first, we will bring this x with all the other x. So we are shifting this total number of x onto the left hand side. So x upon 2 plus 3x upon 4 minus 3x upon 8 minus this plus x will become minus x, and I have kept 1 to make all the numbers as same in fraction, is equals to, this plus is shifted onto the right hand side, minus 9. So now minus 9. So what is this? All the x are onto the left hand side, all the variables are on one side, and the integer is on the right hand side. So now we have 2, 4, 8, 1, and there is minus plus sign in between them. So what we have to do, we have to find out the LCM. So the LCM of 2, 4, 8 and 1, 2, 4, 8 and 1, all the denominators are different. To make them same, we have to find out the LCM. So we got the LCM as 8. The LCM of 2, 4, 8 and 1 is 8. So 2 4s are 8, and if I am multiplying this denominator by 4 to make the denominator 8, I have to also multiply the numerator in the same way. All I have did, and what I got. So 4 multiplied by x is 4x, 2 multiplied by 3x will be 6x, 3 multiplied by 1 is 3x multiplied by 1 is this is minus sign, so minus sign is minus 3x, and minus x multiplied by 8 will be minus 8x upon 8 in common, as 8 is the LCM, is equals to minus 9, is equals to minus 9. So let's first add all the positive. So 4x plus 6x will be 10x, and minus 3x and minus 8x will be also added, but the sign will be of negative because both are negative. So minus will be plus, and sign of the bigger number. So 3x minus 8x minus 3x minus 8x will be minus 11x upon 8 is equals to minus 9. And so 10x minus 11x will be minus x, and this 8 is in the division form. If we shift it to the right hand side, it will be in a multiplication form. So minus 9 multiplied by 8 is equals to minus 72. Minus sign is cancelled, so x is equals to 72 we got. And what is x? X is the total number of the deer in the herd. What is the number of the deer? That is 72. So there are 72 deers in the herd. Question number 9. Let's see what it is saying. A grandfather is 10 times older than his granddaughter. 10 times. So what is the age of granddaughter? We don't know. So what we are going to assume for the granddaughter? X. And what will be the age of the grandfather, as it is 10 times? So 10x. Also the same here in the question, it is saying that he is also 54 years older than her. 54 year older than her means what is the age of her granddaughter? We don't know. We have assumed as x. So x plus 54. So find their present age. Let's find out the present age. Let's find the present age of granddaughter and grandfather. So first of all, we don't know the age of granddaughter, so we are assuming it as x. And as per the question, in the question it is saying that grandfather's age is 10 times the daughter. So daughter is x, so 10 times will be 10x. And also grandfather's age is 54 year more than her granddaughter, so x plus 54. So there are two things over here for grandfather. It is 10x also and x plus 54. So equation will be grandfather is 10 time and also he is x plus 54, so 54 year greater than her granddaughter. So this is the equation, 10x is equals to x plus 54. Now it is easy for us to solve. Let's bring this x on to the left hand side so that variables will be on one side. So 10x minus x plus x will become minus x is equals to 54. So 10x minus x will be 9x. 10 minus 1 will be 9. 9x is equals to 54. And this 9x is in multiplication, so it is then shifted onto the right hand side. It will be in division, so x is equals to 54 upon 9. So 9 6 are 54. So x is equals to 6. So what is x? X is the age, present age of the granddaughter. So the granddaughter is equals to x is equals to 6 here, and grandfather here it is 10 times the granddaughter. So 10x we have assumed. So 10 multiplied by 6 is equals to 60 years, and there is a gap of 10 times. You can see 6 tens are 60. So this is the age of granddaughter, that is the present age is 6 year, and the grandfather's age is 60 years. Question number 10's age is 3 times his son's age. What is the age of son? Don't know. 10 years ago he was 5 times his son's age. Find their present age. Let's see. As per the question, we know that Aman is 3 times the in age of his son, but we don't know the age of his son, so we are assuming Aman's son's age is equals to x, and Aman's age is equals to, as he is 3 times older than his son, so 3x. So 10 years ago, so 10 years ago means before 10 years, so it is going to be in minus. If we are saying after 10 years means we are adding, but when there is a word said before, it means in past. So 10 years ago, son's age, what was the age of son? That we have to find. The present age is x, and 10 years before means x minus 10. In the same way, Aman's age is 3x minus 10. So as Aman is 3 times than his son, so 3x minus 10. Also the question is saying that 10 years ago he was 5 times his son's age. So 5 times his son's age, 10 years before, Aman's age was 3x minus 10, and he was 5 times this age of his son. So x minus 10, 5 into bracket x minus 10. This is the age of his son, and he was 5 times. So was 5 times son's age. So what equation we got? 3x minus 10 is equals to 5 into bracket x minus 10. So 3x minus 10 is equals to 5 is to be multiplied by x, so 5x, and 5 is also to be multiplied by minus 10, so 5 multiplied by minus 10 is minus 50. 5 multiplied by minus 10 is minus 50. So now shifting this x onto the left hand side, so we will have variables on other side and integers or values on to the right hand side. So 3x minus 5x, this plus is going to become minus, and this minus is going to become plus over here. So 3x minus 5x, we are going to have minus 2x, and minus 50 plus 10, so it is minus 40. So now minus minus is cancelled out. X, 2 multiplied by x, so 2 is shifted onto the right hand side, so it is in division. So x is equals to 40 upon 2, 2 20s are 40, so we got x is equals to 20. So the son's age is x, so x is equals to 20, and Aman's age is 3 times his son, so 3x. So 3x is equals to 3 into 20 is equals to 60. So we have find out both age. Son is 20 and Aman is 60.